Buddy. Yeah. I mean, now this is... Look! I'm gonna fix it, okay?
Oh, I'm joking. Alright, we're all in. This is gonna be nice though, once you get this out and you get enough people started and playing it and in the Discord, you're gonna have so much data and so many use cases. So, has everybody placed their main?
I just placed mine.
I placed mine, yep.
Okay, so I haven't placed mine and I'm still able to. That's what I was
good.
That's what I was gonna wonder if we should test is
Excellent. Now I think just being here, it tried to bug out on me slightly, so I know what's going on. I think I can fix this.
Okay.
Yeah, this is... I know what bit of the code I need to go and wrangle, basically.
So how do you guys get started generally? You start by placing down
Well, you want to make sure your basics are taken care of. Apartments are good because... Whoa, that's... I've got like a crazy stream of shuttles going on over here, Ellie.
Where?
Come over to... I think I'm on Odysseus.
Whoa!
The thing is, I don't think it's actually carrying nearly as much grain as it says it is. Because my stock is that fast.
God damn it.
Welcome to early access.
We knew we were in it for the long haul, so this is just another thing to fix, you know?
No, trust me, I get it. What kind of advantages do you get from placing your buildings within the green circle around your carrier, or around your thing?
So that field actually provides an efficiency bonus. Buildings work, I think, 50% better.
Yeah, 50% better when they're in the efficiency aura.
So
as
where
long as
you
they
land,
touch it.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
as
don't
long
think
as
that's
like
really contained.
yeah, as long as there's one square of it in there.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
Yeah, as long as there's like a square of it in there, you're good.
Understood. Oh, okay. I'm starting to get my
Something off with the net code.
Now, another thing that I'm not quite remembering whether it's covered in the tutorial, but power plants have a little aura if you click on them, kind of similar to the vessel.
yeah.
So any building that's directly adjacent to a reactor uses significantly less power. So where you pack your reactors in among all of your other stuff can really reduce the number of them that you need, which takes a lot of pressure off your hydrogen supply too.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
There's like a geometry game to it that, honestly, once you get the hang of it, really gives you a huge advantage.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that. I like these little I like those little things. Those little
Yeah, we really wanted
advantages you can
to
build.
I see somebody in the background here, floating along in space.
Don't mind me just harmlessly floating along in space.
Definitely not doing anything illegal.
Nope. Nothing illegal going on here.
Do you have plans to use the middle mouse button to where you can click and drag?
Yeah, that's been asked for a while. I've never gotten around to actually putting it in.
Sure, I get
But,
it.
yeah,
I mean,
that's definitely wanted. We want to do that eventually.
so human resources. The apartment is the only thing that you cover in the tutorial. Oh, I see this. Increasing consumption increases the amount of time you can be in debt. Okay. See, that's the other thing. I didn't sit through and just read this stuff. It's so funny, man. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, you eventually figure it out when you like start losing money and like start losing games, and you go, wait, maybe I should build like some of these other buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some issues with the client experience right now. It's not very good. And by not very good, I mean it's not very good. Oh, buddy.
So rolling through these planet lists and right-clicking to autofill.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a rhyme or reason to that, or can I just hit auto on everything?
So if you want to make your life easier, if you go to options, under gameplay options, there's actually an option to just have everything be made auto for you.
Hey, I just found it.
Another thing, like, there are also like sometimes reasons not to like fulfill requests on other planets, because not fulfilled requests actually makes the planet's population saltier and like lowers the appeal and disposition. So if like an opponent is like super invested in a planet, what you can do is like you can have a monopoly on that planet and then not fulfill anything there for a while, and that's going to really screw people who have like anything on that planet.
Not a lot, yeah. If they don't have a lot going on over there.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm already getting ideas for new like funny powers and building options.
This is so deep. Also, quick bug. The pause menu. Oh, never mind. You just click menu again to close it.
Yeah, you can also hit F10, I believe, is the default hotkey for that.
You are correct. If you had gotten that wrong, I would have silently judged you. What did you say about single player, though?
In single player, you can pause the game with spacebar.
Oh yeah, that I figured out very quickly. It has like a very Supreme Commander kind of feel.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is it bugs? Is it more bugs for me to fix?
No, it's my sound. It's my sound. My audio interface is having a schwitz.
What kind of interface do you want?
I've got the first generation of the Scarlet 2i2, so it's got a bunch of issues with Windows 10, and anything over USB 2.0 is like a nightmare.
Yeah, I have a Scarlet 2i2 as well. There's actually, it's funny, there was a guy in the group, I don't know, maybe a day or two ago, who was posting about that, and you know, he said, I don't really like the red color scheme, but you know, I love the funky red color scheme. It's my thing.
Yeah, I like the design. Yeah, it was just the first gen version of it was just
had some problems. Yeah,
had some issues. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think it's time for us to start doing some interesting things. Come on. There it is.
So. Festival on Odysseus. Ah, that's funny. And so, if you increase consumption on the planet Odysseus, and I have a bunch of stuff there, I benefit from that as well.
Because so the way that request fulfillment works is you can fulfill requests on basically any planet, but if there's an HQ building on the planet, then you have like a bonus to how much the population will buy from you.
Mm-hmm.
And you can like go to somebody else's planet and just build an outpost there and be like, I want just a bigger share in this market as you have.
Huh. Oh wow, I already lost. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's game is hard.
Game is very hard. I'm not very good at it yet myself.
Here's the one thing I'm thinking of, because the entire time I was looking at the planet's total liquidity. Mm-hmm. I did not even see the amount of money that I currently had on hand. Up at the top right.
Hey, I'm just buying up all your stuff, man. Don't mind me.
Oh wow, you can do that?
Yeah, after somebody's eliminated, you can just like go in and just take their stuff.
Oh, you hit it and you can buy it. Oh wow, okay.
Pretty brutal. That means I'm probably getting crushed over here in a moment.
To be honest,
I think
would
you're
hope
ahead
so.
of me right now.
That's because, reasons.
Oh my god, are you like... Mother... I found it! Yo!
Oh, what planet? Odysseus?
What I'm...
I'm still trying to figure out how to like see what's happening.
And now you get a taste of why this game is so hilarious when you're playing with people you can swear at.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh my god, that's funny. I clicked on your headquarters that says go away.
That's actually something of an inside joke.
I plunger horse. Come on, I believe it. I mean,
Eric, how much money do you have?
48 grand and
How do
rising.
you... How is that possible?
I guess my business sense is just better than yours. That's really all there is to it, you know?
Ooh.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Oh my god.
This makes me upset. This makes me very upset. Where? I know he's got like illegal buildings somewhere. I just don't know where.
So that's one of the things you got to
I don't
keep
take
track
kindly
of,
to
right?
that accusation, sir. I'm running a legitimate business here.
Oh my god. Yeah, right. So that's part of the gameplay, though, is you got to keep track, right? You got to keep track of what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, exactly that. It's you can like just sort of sit back and like just, you know, not do anything.
You can play it like passively, but as we've seen,
it's not
That's
gonna
a
go.
great way to get absolutely destroyed.
because then the other person comes out of nowhere and just wrecks everything.
Okay, you know what? If you want to play dirty, son, I can play dirty. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I know what's going on about here. Oh my god, why did you not build? Ray, come on. Yeah, the netcode needs a little bit of work.
And that was the day Plunger Horse dissolved.
No. Eric, I think you're gonna win this one.
I hope so.
I think you're gonna win this one.
Was it my $57,000 that made you think that?
You know, maybe, possibly. Okay, I gotta really fix the netcode though. There's some real serious bad errors that we didn't. Okay, I'm gonna concede this game, Eric. I think you.
Victory.
Lying, cheating, scummy,
Prove it.
capitalist pig that you are.
That's one of my favorite parts about this is that you can. So if you use the investigate button, do other people's shady buildings appear as normal buildings?
Yeah. So not even with the investigate, like. So there are certain buildings that are like legal, which is like the hospital, which is like a legal building, and then you have like the illegal version of that, which is the retirement facility. And the way that it works is a hospital takes injured people, it treats them and gives you money. A retirement facility takes injured people, kills them, and then gives you a percentage of their life savings.
And it's objectively better, but if you get found out,
you get penalized for a certain amount of money based on how much money you've stolen.
So far.
Yeah, the thing about illegal buildings is that they're all really overpowered, but they have that weakness.
So it's like if you sit there and wait on somebody to build a bunch of illegal buildings, and then you just let them have those buildings for a little while, you can come out.
Not good.
You can come out even better if you then like if you know that it's an illegal building, and you just don't investigate it yet. You can come out on top even harder later, right? Am I thinking through that correctly?
Yeah, exactly that.
Okay.
I believe there's also a cap on like how hard he can get punished for having an illegal building.
Oh god, I'm 30,000 in the hole now. You found it.
I actually left the lobby, so you should have won the game right now.
Yeah, I'm
that's
still
probably just because I'm still in the game and something's a little funky still.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so
Take the
funny.
W.
Did you just say you'll take the W?
I will. I'll take it.
And you can't really use powers after you've been like eliminated out of the game.
Yeah.
At this point, it's just spectating.
That's what I noticed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Believe me, I was clicking around. I was trying.
Future, maybe you can like help the feds take him down. I don't know.
Well, that's what I've never seen a game like this ever before. So like the innovations that you're going to be able to get into after you have things, situated and stabilized,
Yeah.
seem super cool. And since it's in early access, it's like if you do, like I was talking about earlier, if you do like a stable branch and a dev branch, you can go in and just break everything on the dev branch and try like crazy things.
We've already got some ideas for stuff that we want to start putting in there.
Yeah, it's got a huge amount of potential. Can we join the same lobby and start? Oh, wait. The same lobby is still showing up. Does the lobby just persist?
Lobby should not persist through games. There's actually a known bug with the lobby browser right now. If you go back to the main menu, it'll sort itself out.
Got it.
Yeah, just hit the back to the main and go back to the multiplayer menu, and it will sort itself out.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah. One of the things, just to go back to something you were saying a moment ago, Max, that we're looking at doing here, we want to start adding in some single-player content so that people can kind of get their sea legs and try out interesting builds in a space where they're not necessarily cutthroat competitive with other people like on the ladder or whatever. That gives us the chance to try really funky stuff. Like we're considering a system where you might be able to at some point terraform planets, so you can get better configurations for your base geometry. There might even be resources hidden underground, stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
water is going to have additional effects in the future. Your hydrogen mines are way more efficient when they're placed near water. Farms will be more efficient, like that.
My list of things to do is much less interesting. It's fix the netcode, put in audio sliders, fix the netcodes.
My job's fun. I get to do audio, game design, scripting, all that stuff. Ollie's job is do all the hard work.
You keep stealing the planet that I want.
You can join me on this planet, right?
Yeah, you can fight over the same planet, and it's intense.
That's exactly why I don't want to do that.
Cowards!
Yeah, absolutely, and I am not afraid to admit it.
Somebody's afraid of the open market, I think.
At this point in time, that is correct. Oh, let me ask you this. What advantages do apartments get within the starting
right now?
that
None.
aura? None?
None.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to say the starting order for production buildings.
Got it.
Yeah, Eric, if you look at my planet, there's something wrong with the shuttle. See if you can spot what's wrong with the shuttles.
One of them appears to be trying valiantly to get out of that farm, but not quite making it. And another one is like glued nose to tail to the one behind it.
Yeah, there's some issues with the shuttles right now. I'm gonna have tons of fun fixing these.
God, that's so funny though. Like the list of things. Like as soon as you release, the list got 10 times bigger.
Yeah, because like a lot of this stuff you just don't notice when you're like doing internal testing,
Yeah.
right? Like,
There's nothing like the live environment for figuring that out.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Oh yeah, I've got Shuttle Mania going on over here again.
yeah, oh, don't worry, me too.
Man, we need a blooper reel so we can look back at this when we're further into early access. Like, do you remember when this was the kind of bug we were fixing?
Well, hey, like I said, I am recording this, so I'll send that as soon as it's over. As soon as
We
we're
just
done
gotta
here.
set it to some like hilarious music, maybe some Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Somebody, Andrew Wallace says Star Maid. I don't know what that is. Somebody on Facebook.
I have no idea either.
I think it's
But
like a voxel.
Google.
I know
voxel
Star
game.
Bound, but I'm not sure what Star Maid is.
Yeah, it's a voxel-based space sandbox game.
Yeah. Whatever that means.
Those are words.
It's Minecraft in space.
Oh my god.
That's what voxel means, right? Like that's what it is.
So hey, tell me this. What would be the best way to get going? Do I need to just build like cattle ranches and stuff until I run out of power?
I like starting out with 3 farms, 3 cattle ranches, 1 reactor, and 3 apartments, and then just sort of going from there.
Okay.
Yeah, apartments are secret overpowered because they bring more people to your planet, and more people means more.
More what?
More people
More
means
people
more
on your
cash.
planet means more cash.
Which is definitely desirable.
Yeah.
Okay, I figured out how to like build buildings. I just have to like hold shift down and just spam. That's all that problem.
Carrier has departed.
Is
Yeah.
everyone still there?
Yeah, just focused here. Like, this game sucks you in, you know?
Yeah, definitely. That's yes. Well, now, like, because I'm still kind of reading through things. I'm just trying to. All right, consumes 20. Because that's the other
We've been
thing.
developing this game for literally years, and we're still bad at it.
I,
Like,
Hey,
there's so much depth to it.
speak for yourself, buddy.
You're not very good at the game.
all right, so the power efficiency, total power. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Other things that don't really get covered so much in the tutorial, kind of a basic strategy point. Shuttles are really, really important because if you get choked on shuttles, you're not carrying goods to your stockpile and you can't use them. So anything that's just rotting in a production building, you might as well not have it, right?
Yeah. So what is there a shuttle cap or?
There's actually a factory, and no, there's no cap. You can have as many as you want. You can also build observatories to make them go faster.
Yep. And you can build outposts so that if you have a production building far away from your colony vessel, that shuttle will instead fly to the outpost so that its path time is shorter.
So like opposite side of the planet kind of stuff, or
Yeah.
The longer a shuttle spends in the air, the less time, or rather the less efficient it's being at delivering goods to you.
Carrier has departed.
oh my god, I'm making money. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm figuring
It's
it
a good
out.
feeling the first time you play Zero Sum Future and like your economy works.
Yeah. Yeah, you're actually like in the green, in the black. That's nice. That's satisfying.
Yeah, you pick up the game really quickly after like a couple of attempts, but there is definitely a learning curve. Like, no doubt about that. There's definitely a learning curve.
Well, the fact there's a skirmish that you can do, I think is good. And a lot of it, yeah, is just like reading what things do, and I think the tutorials, like once you get a chance to like, I guess I know where I have an idea of where you guys are at in development so far, like, and I have a feeling that like the tutorial is nowhere near as fleshed out as it's going to be.
Yeah.
You know,
that's correct.
So like, and I totally get it. You don't want to get ahead of yourself either, because some things in here are also subject to change. Like, so it makes sense to hold off on that. Let's see, carrier. Oh, currently selling commandeer building. Oh.
No! You can't.
Commandeer building is actually insane.
Commandeer building is like, yeah, it's pretty evil, man. Because it like by default costs 500 to buy, and some buildings are more expensive than that.
Oh, that's easy. Easy money.
It's like bargain hunting. You see a spaceport, it's just sitting there. It's not doing anything for you, but you've got a commandeer hanging out. Also, if you're feeling really evil, you can, commandeer something and then shut it down.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah, just
no.
commandeer and just delete it and just be like, oh, this was nice.
I will never forget the look on Ollie's face the first time I did that to him.
What?
Just like, he didn't even think to do it, and I'm just like, go for it.
Oh no. That's pretty funny.
Man. Oh, here's a fun little piece of trivia. So you know that efficiency aura that is around the colony vessel?
Yeah.
Used to be earlier on in development, you could place your buildings in other people's efficiency auras to steal them.
Oh no.
Yeah, that used to be the case.
That was really degenerate, so we can't that.
That got fixed super fast.
I mean, you can still place things in there, if you're a real tool.
You can't win if you're not a real tool, though.
But that's that's part of the gameplay mechanics, is being an asshole.
It really is. It really is.
That's so great. Like, because
This game is not for nice people.
No, this game is made for people who play like Settlers of Catan and just fuck everybody else over. Oh man.
You know the car game BS?
Yes.
So that was like
forever.
Yeah, that was one of the inspirations for this game, kind of like SimCity BS meets Off-World Trading Company, or another party favorite that our team likes is a game called Liar's Dice.
Liar's Dice. I've never heard of that one.
It's basically the six-sided die version of BS.
I know. I can explain Liar's Dice.
Go for it.
Have you ever seen Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yes.
Have you seen the film, like the one where like they're on the Flying Dutchman and they're playing dice to like wager years of service on the Dutchman?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that's Liar's Dice.
All right, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Population efficiency decreasing.
400 sold to sell. So you need a shitload of farms, basically. That's like your basic.
Yeah, you do need farms. There's no not having farms.
Grain is used for a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying. It's the base material for a lot of things.
it's how you make plasticrete. It's how you make
Carbon.
carbon, which will eventually get converted into plasticrete or other things. Obviously, you need it to feed your people.
Eric, on my screen it looks like you've lost the game.
I did, yeah. All my stuff's grayed out.
Well, not anymore. It is.
Rip.
How did you die? How did you lose? Too busy
Run
explaining.
out of money.
You have to blow all my stuff up just to rub it in, huh?
Oh
Well,
no,
I
I
could
see
eat the
it.
plastic boots.
I just watched him do it.
Hey, you know what? I needed the plastic bead, okay? It wasn't doing anybody any good right there.
That's an expensive way to buy plasticrete. But I guess when you're that rich, you can just afford to throw away money to build that plasticrete.
So how do I get Starport? Yeah, or Starport
Starport
to
is
get.
under tech, I believe.
But I can use that
Yep.
to get onto other planets. Yeah.
No, to build on other planets, you need an orbital builder. The starport just allows you to interact with the carrier.
Which is
God.
very important, but the orbital builder is kind of a different story. So the orbital builder allows you to build on a planet other than where your colony vessel is, but you have to spend some hydrogen to do it because you're transporting materials from one planet to another. So eventually you're going to want to establish an outpost on another planet if you plan to build a lot there, because it'll tax.
Otherwise, yeah.
Yeah, one of the things that we're really exploring is ways to make the decision of when and where to expand interesting. So, like, planets might end up having different characteristics in the future.
Yeah.
Maybe gravity's really heavy on one planet, so shuttles move slowly, but there are really
Yeah.
large deposits of hydrogen or silicon that just the mines are supercharged and you get really quickly. Or some planets have more buildable terrain because they're flatter surfaced overall, but maybe they have like really poisonous air, so the health of the colonists there isn't very good. Stuff like that.
Hey, quick bug. I have 50 plasticrete. Oh, never mind. I lied.
Yeah, you need 50 more. That's what that means.
Yep. I love how you just instantly knew exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I know.
Wow. Yeah. So no, I think I got the hang of this.
It takes a little bit of practice,
Somewhat.
but
Yeah.
you start to see the places where everything went horribly wrong, and then next time it's not as bad.
I would like to think that we've made a game that's fairly rewarding to like learn. Just as soon as I figure out all these little issues with the client experience,
So like
little tiny little issues.
the bugs for sure, I know have to take precedence for now, but yeah, like when you say client experience, what do you mean? Because
So you can't see my screen, but
Sure.
there's like a real serious convergence issue happening right now. I think I can handle it, and the reason why I think it's happening right now is I was just with one of my colleagues. When we were making this game, we did not like think to account for people whose networks are like under serious load, which if you're streaming is going to be.
well, yeah. So like I have a gig down and 50 up, and I also run a Plex server.
Mm-hmm.
So load is definitely a factor for me.
Yeah. But the game needs to be able to account for those things. So I'm just gonna have to go through and make the network code a little bit more intelligent, a little bit more streamlined. That kind of thing.
Minimize the amount of acts.
Yeah, exactly. Minimize the amount of waste, minimize the amount of transmissions. Exactly that.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
Yeah, because I'm sure there's certain things that clients themselves can calculate that another client is going to do. Certain things like
But what's important is there has been no crashes so far.
yeah, cheers. 0 crashes.
So I'm pretty happy about that because that used to be a problem and it appears to not be a problem right now.
Yeah, have you made some updates?
Yes.
Magic joined. He's one of my buddies. He's on the Facebook stream.
Are you producing beats on your planet for vodka? It's funny that he mentions that because if you like look at the farm text, it says growing grain, but like very early on in development, it used to say growing potatoes, and the brewery used to say making space vodka.
Beats vodka. Yes.
Very, very, very early on in development.
Oh man. Are you guys seeing this like crazy shuttle antenna that my old colony vessel has?
Oh yeah, don't you worry.
Oh my god.
It's on my list of things to fix, okay?
You know what it looks like? Kind of reminding me of like that scene at the end of A New Hope, right when the proton torpedo goes straight down into the Death Star. Like a billion of those.
Great.
You know, to be fair, I actually am not seeing.
Yeah, it's. I think it's okay for the host. It's kind of screwed up for the clients.
For the clients, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, can we start a new one real quick? I want to see what happens if I place my colony ship before you guys do, as the host.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
You see that nice shot of the carrier there? All right, I'm gonna jump out here.
Okay. I'm gonna go hit the restroom real fast. I'll be right back.
Sure, no worries. Oh, I had to scroll down. I haven't even.
The game I won't play.
Yeah, I had to scroll down and check out some of these comments. Yeah, man, for $20 to contribute to this, absolutely worth it.